Welcome to the Thuasne USA Mobiderm Intimate Bra in-service video. My name is Lindsay Ryback, Director of Lymphology and Phlebology. Let's jump in. So to start, we're going to really pick it up at a high-level overview, starting with the indications. This product is intended for patients with edema or lymphedema in the breast and chest wall area. This product delivers 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury compression and has very strong containment. It is available in the color nude, and it is backed by our 6-month material and manufacturing warranty. It is easy to care for in the washing machine on a cold setting with mild detergent, and then hang it or lay flat to dry, and it dries quickly like your athletic material. So when you open the box, what's inside? You've got one of our Mobiderm Intimate Bras, 2 of our Mobiderm small block foam pads, and of course a user guide to talk about how to put it on, how to take it off, as well as the care instructions. Just to dive in a little bit more on the Mobiderm breast pads, these come in our Mobiderm small block format, and that was intentional because it is a very effective, dense foam material that's going to help address that fibrotic tissue and the hardened skin, but it's also very slim, very low profile, which helps patients be able to have something that's not so bulky underneath their compression bra, really helping them with their compliance. With those small block pads, this is with our Mobiderm technology, as we mentioned. And so let's talk about what is that technology and what is the specific mode of action of how it works. So this product is 2 non-woven materials that have small cubed foam that's randomly placed inside that is mimicking the lymphatic system. And it's also allowing then, with those different angles, to have high and low pressures against the skin. As you get into this tissue and into the skin by compressing that, so under that compression bra, you're going to get that promotion of the lymphatic fluid and optimizing the drainage out of the congested areas by opening up those multi-directional corridors and helping evacuate that fluid more efficiently. So as we take a look at the bra itself, we're going to start with the integrated pockets. These pockets are all inside of the product for the front and the breast area, as well as on the back and the side of the chest wall, so that you can insert a breast prosthesis or a puff and or these Mobiderm small block pads. This is going to allow the product to not shift underneath the bra, making it so you have to constantly be readjusting it. We don't want that for patients. We want you to be able to get things set in place and to be able to live your life. With the integrated pockets, you can put these Mobiderm small block pads in a lot of different directions. You can have them covering the breast and the chest wall. You can have it covering the back and the chest wall. You can stack them on top of one another, use them bilaterally, or even have one to wash, one to wear. So it's really up to you and your medical professional to be able to make the best determination of how to use these pads. But lots of different usages to be able to help support you and your unique needs. Once you've got those pads in place and your breast prosthesis or puff, you're going to want to make sure you get the right adjustment for your shoulders by using those hook and eyes, getting those set in place, which will also help ensure proper compression and containment, especially at the top of the bra. These straps are soft, they're going to be a little bit wider, also have a small amount of padding in them to help distribute the pressure to not have that too tight hanging on your shoulders. What's nice about them though is they're not too wide or too padded that it will not be seen when wearing your normal clothes, and so it will be allowing that discreetness still. Many patients with breast swelling also have similar concerns of range of motion, and so when putting a product on, you want to have that front application to make sure that you can reach it and put it on. We also have these little hooks that are on the front of them that are easy to spot because they're in a slightly different color than the bra itself. You're going to get those hooked in place. That'll pull the product in and allow for a very easy zip up. Always make sure to get those hooks in place. It will definitely make the application process simpler. Many of us have probably experienced a zipper catching or snagging us, so we want to make sure patients have the protection that they need for their sensitive skin. So underneath the zipper, we do have a nice zipper liner to be able to protect the skin there. But also, once you get that product zipped up, We also have small end covers at the top and the bottom of the zipper to help protect the skin from the metal. When it comes to a compression bra, coverage is key. That is why the Mobiderm Intimate Bra is designed with high coverage in the back, the lateral sides, as well as in the front, but not too tall in the front because we want to ensure you can wear your normal clothing. Another frequent challenge that patients experience is the bottom of the band flipping up or riding up when they're wearing it. That is why this product is very soft and stretchy and a little bit wider than most bands to ensure that product will stay in place and not do that flipping up while you're wearing it throughout the day. So what happens if you need a different size Mobiderm pad underneath your bra, or perhaps you'd like something a little less aggressive with our Mobiderm Big Block? What we have to offer are pads that you can cut and trim to the exact size that you want as a separate accessory. This is really going to be helpful for you to really customize it to your specific needs. Your product will always come with those 2 pads of the small block in the breast form, but if you'd like extras, that is definitely an opportunity for you. We covered care instructions briefly at the beginning, but just to go over those in a little bit more detail. These are gentle machine wash on a cold setting using a mild detergent, no bleach, no fabric softener, or harsh chemicals. You're going to place that in a wash bag that just helps protect the product like your normal intimate apparel, and then hang it or lay it flat to dry, keeping it out of sunlight. So don't dry it outside, dry it indoors. Then you're going to just make sure that whenever you're taking care of that product and washing it and getting it dry, to always keep those hooks fastened and the zipper zippered to just help hold it in place. Measuring is critical when it comes to these products. Every bra sizing chart, every sizing chart anywhere has slightly different measurements depending on the brand that you're using. So it's important to not just go off of your normal bra and cup size and to really follow the measuring instructions here. It's only 2 simple measurements. You're going to get your band measurement and then your cup measurement and then select your size. We offer sizes from AA all the way up to E, so you can find a perfect fit for you within there. Many patients that are using the Mobiderm Intimate Bra also need day and night solutions. So we do offer some great products that pair well with the Mobiderm Intimate Bra for the arm and the hand. Starting with our daytime product, Ease Lymphedema by TheraFirm, you can see we've got a great arm sleeve, seamless glove, and gauntlet. We also offer products for the nighttime that integrate our Mobiderm technology. This is going to be our Mobiderm Standard and our Auto Fit. Standard is simple to slide on, comes in an arm sleeve, glove with individual fingers separated out, and a gauntlet, as well as an Auto Fit, which is our Velcro option, and that's going to be from the MCP, so your knuckles, up to your axilla or armpit. Thank you so much for joining us, and please be sure to check out the materials that are on our product page, as well as click the button to request an in-service with your local rep.